Kellogg with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. And so off the tip, it's Denver. Right wing, Watson for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Damian Lillard. Can't hit that one. From the corner, and again, it's Portland converting.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jokic, no good. It's been a quick start for Portland. 4-point game. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Pass to Watson. Out to Hardaway. Shoots over Lillard. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Klingon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Lillard attacking. Jokic grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back over to you, Kevin.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
Trailblazers leading by 4. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Thomas Bullets on the sidelines preaching and hard-nosed to play. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. Count it, good. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look now for Portland. Here's Henderson. Good D by Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Floats one. Great D that time from Walton.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And that one, good.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
And here's Jokic outside. That shot off the mark. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. Lean over and back.
Substitution on the court.
1 second left. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Portland out in front. They're up by 10.
16.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Johnson outside. There's the pick. This one for three. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hands it from downtown.
The defense has to get out when Brown is out there on the perimeter. He can do damage from out there.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Portland leading by 9. And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Johnson outside. Brown with it. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
I tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul, a big who isn't just skilled but also brings that toughness.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. For the Trailblazers. Trailblazers leading by 8. Three-pointer Lillard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Lillard's got 16 points.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this. He's on fire here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The second effort. Here's Brown. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Lillard. Got a piece of it. Brown outside. Valanciunas with the ball. Swinging, defending. Pass to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here. The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Here's Brown. He has 5. The open shot, Lillard. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. With the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Both teams changing it up here. Trailblazers leading by 8. And Lillard gets double teamed. Down low. Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Look, running offense through Dame, that's usually a good idea.
Murray outside. At the elbow, Jokic. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Outside, Avdia. Stolen by Gordon. Shoots from the elbow. Jokic, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. To the middle. It's tipped. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Left side, Avdia busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Back to Jokic. For 3. And Jokic is good on the 3.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all 3 levels.
Shoots it up. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 18 points.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Of course, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Inside. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
5 on the clock. Lillard with the bucket. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Dame Lillard doing what he does. Getting to a spot and cashing in.
Takes it inside.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Henderson. Up and in on the layup. Henderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And he slams it one-handed.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
Offline with his 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Lobbed up there for Thomas. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Najee. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead
37.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Now Brown. Rebounded by Allen.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Up top, Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Brown with it. From 6 feet. Great D that time from Walton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now, leading by 5. Henderson inside the three-point line. No good off the spin. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Gordon a screen. Fires at the elbow. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
But tried by Henderson. And Jokic with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2. For sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
The Nuggets with another miss. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Gordon trying to break loose. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic just got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now, here's Jokic. And stolen by Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Blazers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've got a bunch of their points off the backcourt.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Lillard, the 20-foot jumper, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it. Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Oh, what a finish.
You can't teach size, right? Clingan is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Murray outside. Now Jokic. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, Lillard with some hyperactive handles that time, boy. Tell you what, you're tricky with that rock. Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
He gets it to go.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Damian Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.